Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium on the campus of Duke University, and customarily a trip here involves a journey to K-ville. Instead, you will be engulfed by the Wade Wackos, the Duke fans ready for their Blue Devils to go to work. And the Blue Devils will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Miami's offense will go to work first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they faced this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
They go to the ground. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. The Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's back. Unloads to the wideout. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Bauman. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too?
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Going for the big play. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. The official says no good. After the miss, no change in the score. So the Duke Blue Devils offense has the ball for the first time. And are we ever lucky to see these 2 great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent. Both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these 2 quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are 2 huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. And that's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Got it in the middle. It's Little. It's a running room. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And it's another 1st and 10 play. On the run, it's Moore. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Moore.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. A third down try for the offense. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
Well, the defense can't afford to give up too many big plays like that. That was a simple day one go route. A guy just running straight down the field. You need your DBs to get to that football and swat that thing away. You give up too many more of those, you don't got a shot at winning this game.
The Blue Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy, run the ball up the middle. Physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves, run block, which they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the fourth quarter.
On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Blue Devils are threatening in the red zone. On the run, it's Moore. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Duke.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time.
And it's blocked. He's got it. He can take this back for two. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. He'll call for the fair catch here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Beck. Snagged in the middle, it's Bauman. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them, so I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
And the Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. Pulled and finds his man on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Blue Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And he pulls it in at the 15. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The Blue Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Touchdown, Blue Devils! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Canes will hustle to the line. Caught in the backfield, it's Fletcher. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Now on first down from the 40. Dropping back, it's Beck. Looking for a deep man. It's complete. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Wants to adjust the pattern. The Canes trying to cash it in on first and goal. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Canes! Fit it in the window for the score.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last two plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. We expected points. We've gotten some early, up 13-7 as they go back on the attack. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Pulls and fires complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
I love the start for this quarterback. Like last week, it wasn't his greatest outing. Let's put it this way. It wasn't real good at all. He's already surpassed his passing output in this game. So he's completely flipped the script. Nice bounce.
And that's a live ball behind the line. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. And the Blue Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Here comes the heat. Knocked off his feet.
That's why you got to study your playbook. For all young quarterbacks out there watching, you're not always going to be able to throw it to the intended target. You've got to know where your check down options are because you're going to get hit at some point. You've got to be able to get rid of it. Nice job understanding the playbook.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. So first down here as they go back to work. To the air, it's Beck. Looking to scramble. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Good timing on the quick out. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Canes want to crank the tempo. He's going for it all. He's got it along the sideline. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. The Hurricanes have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Fletcher. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Fighting off the defender. Not much there on the line. He gets one to the 31.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D-linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And the Hurricanes with the 1st and 10. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. The sweet feet buy a little time. Got it! And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. And the Canes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He might want another play. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Snap to the back. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
If you're going to try a push pass here on 1st down by the goal line, you really got to get great blocking. You can't allow penetration, and the offense wasn't able to do that. Look at the defense on that last play. They were able to get in the backfield. They make a tackle on a speedy wide receiver to get the TFL.
Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're over looking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to score a touchdown. You don't want to be kicking a field goal at this point.
It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. The Blue Devils are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Whips it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Moore. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's King. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real...
He's loose. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Might as well give it to him again. They'll rip off 8. It's 2nd and 2.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And the Blue Devils come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Here's the handoff. Got enough for the 1st. Out of across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. The Canes want to move quickly. Looking to throw, it's back. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Looking to fire. He wants to take the top off. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes a grab for a big play. He's loose down the middle. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Miami.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Miami, 14-13.
Looking for blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
They'll go right back to him. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. And that last run leaves him with a third down. Well, they keep it on the ground. From the gun, wants to pass. And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Blue Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. And the Blue Devils line up to punt it away. He's got it. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Back to throw, it's back. Under fire. That's caught, it's Fletcher. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Trying play action. Shoots it to the left. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Does not get rid of the football, and down he goes, and now the field goal's even in question. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Punt is on its way. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He gets a block. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Gonna take a shot. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
To the air on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kane. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man. It's Little. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham.
He'll bring it out. It's Moore. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
It's Kane. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to go.
Oh, out of space. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Blue Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Snags a quick pass on the left. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. And the Canes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Back to pass, it's Beck. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got it. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. This time they'll go to the running game. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Might be calling a hot route. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Hurricanes moving quickly to the line. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got his man. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. He's looking to pass. He wants it all. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And the defense finally steps up, man. They've had a tough day down here near the goal line defending the pass. Like, he's already thrown for 3 touchdowns.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Moore. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He'll pull it down and run. Turning it on. Oh, it's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Great place to start for this offense. And that's a very productive 1st down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. Here comes the hurry up. To the air, it's Beck. Catch in the middle, it's Fletcher. And the Hurricanes get enough for the 1st down.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
The play action fake. Touchdown, Miami! And the pummeling has started. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
They'll test the right side. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Blue Devils decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Quarterback making checks. From the gun, running back gets the give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to take a shot. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Castle. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
We'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. It's Anthony. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Great job by the defense that time, bowing up. You're on your own goal line, so you've got to be great against the run, and they forced that ball to go to the outside, use their speed to bring the ball carrier down.
Catch in the middle. It's King. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Blue Devils will send out the punt unit. Let's see what he can do with it. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Back to throw, it's back. Going for it all. He's got it all right. Here he goes. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Canes.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to go up top on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play.
Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Blue Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the 4th quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
Dropping back, it's back. The throw to the outside is complete. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Shakes off the defender. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course,
it's a seam wide open. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Fires to the wideout. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down.
Man, you kind of wondered, when were they going to cover this guy? He's been making catches ad nauseum. When was he going to get some special attention? Nice job by the defense. You could tell.
Wide open spaces. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Trying to get the edge on the toss. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Miami. They add a little more to the lead as they are right on the verge of ending this long losing streak.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
The Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He's got it again. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
Third down, defense is thinking pass, so those defensive ends rushing up the field, that plays perfectly into the running back screen. Great play call at the right time.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Taylor. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's fourth down. The Blue Devils will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch, called for and made.
All right, let's go return, guys. You've got to do a better job with ball security. You know these coverage unit teams, they got 50-yard runs at you. They're coming in with a big head of steam. If you're not making a miss, you've got to have 2 hands on the ball.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The Canes have enough for the first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Hurricanes back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Leaves it with the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blow